questions, we'll take some questions before we start the topic.
Certainly.
हेलो भैया, नमस्ते।
नमस्ते।
कैसे हैं भैया?
हाँ, मैं अच्छा हूँ रवि जी। हाउ आर यू?
फाइन, थैंक यू भैया। भैया, आई हैव अ क्वेश्चन कि
Yes.
लास्ट टाइम जब हमने ऑयल का डिस्कशन किया था ना, तो
हाँ।
उसमें वो सीसम ऑयल का आपने बताया था
हाँ
कि वॉरियर सर यूज करते थे।
हाँ।
तो वो मुझे ये पूछना था कि भाई दिन में कब और कितना लगाना है?
एक्चुअली ऑयल एप्लीकेशन जो शरीर के ऊपर लगाते हैं
हाँ जी।
वो नॉर्मली नहाने से पहले लगाते हैं
ओके।
सुबह।
जी जी।
और ऑयल को थोड़ा गर्म करके पूरा शरीर में लगाएंगे और उसको थोड़ा देर रहने देंगे और उसके बाद
नहा लेंगे।
गर्म पानी से नहाएंगे। ये नॉर्मल तरीका है।
ओके 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 भैया।
और ये पूरा शरीर में लगाने के लिए बहुत ज्यादा ऑयल की यूज की जरूरत नहीं है।
जी भैया।
मैक्सिमम 5-6 चम्मच काफी होंगे।
जी भैया।
और कहीं पे भी थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम है, कहीं पे भी कोई स्वेलिंग है, पेन है,
जी
स्किन में डिस्कलरेशन है, सूजन है, वैसा अगर है तो जहाँ वो प्रॉब्लम है वहां पे थोड़ा ऑयल लगाने के बाद मसाज जैसा करेंगे।
जी।
अदरवाइज ज्यादा मसाज करने की भी जरूरत नहीं है, लगाना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है।
ओके ओके भैया।
और खाली लगाने से ही ब्लड सर्कुलेशन इंप्रूव हो जाता है।
जी
और जिस पार्ट में थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम ज्यादा है वहां थोड़ा ज्यादा मसाज करने से वहां और सर्कुलेशन बेटर होगा और स्ट्रेंथन होगा, मसल सारे स्ट्रेंथन हो जाएंगे, जॉइंट्स फ्लेक्सिबल हो जाएंगे। तो ये ऑयल एप्लीकेशन जो है बहुत ही बढ़िया हैबिट है
जी भैया।
जो सब लोग कर सकते हैं, बहुत ही इफेक्टिव भी है।
We used to use mustard oil in our childhood days.
Yes.
But we didn't know the consequences of that, and we never asked our parents or grandma why we are using. But now when I hear all these things, so I feel that it was all rightly done for us.
Yeah, the tradition actually.
Yeah.
See, sometimes our ancestors or our parents may not be, that knowledgeable to explain the scientific reason behind all these traditions.
Yes, भैया.
All these practices. Still,
Yes,
these are all definitely great practices.
Yes.
So it is the duty of the next generation to understand why our ancestors were practicing all these things.
Yes, भैया.
Why they were so healthy.
Because one female was there, she was leaving the mic. So I said, let it be next class. I don't know, so many questions she was having till the end. So I said, okay, let her be satisfied. I will ask next time. So I wanted to share
Yes.
this information with many of our new generations, coming up generation, so that they also
Yes.
are healthy. And illness to wellness is always welcome.
Yes.
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 Thank you. God bless. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Illness to wellness is a nice way of expression. I heard it first time. It's a very nice way. So that is the right path for all of us. Illness to wellness.
Yes, Bhaiya. Thank you, Bhaiya.
So here we can specify it like this. So the self dot.
Virendra ji, you were telling something?
So how to do that? Let us
see your voice. I think it's breaking. Virendra ji, I don't know if it is because of me, my session, or I'm not able to listen. Sorry,
JVS Gupta bhaiya, you have also raised your hand. You would like to interact. Namaste. PV Nirmala Devi Didi is also with us. Didi, namaste.
Good evening,
Namaste,
JVS
namaste, Bhaiya.
Gupta here.
Ji. Nirmala Devi Didi, kindly wait for a while. Ji. JVS Gupta bhaiya, please go ahead.
Am I audible, doctor?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Lady, please go ahead.
Yes.
Okay. Now, one doubt is this hard jod last time you have pointed out.
Yes.
That is Asti Shrinkhala,
Yes.
Iron Man chutney.
Yeah.
Swallow without chewing.
Yes.
Is it a general purpose, this one, or any, when you have got some disease only, you have to use this? That is the only doubt.
No. We use it as a regular food item.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. You make nice chutney out of it and we use it regularly in this area. But the main indication of this particular herb is to strengthen the bones, heal the broken joints, and strengthen the skeletal system, even increase in the liquid inside the cartilage. All these things will happen if you take hadajod regularly like a medicine. But generally, you can also use it.
Where do I get, doctor, these things? Hadjod?
Hadajod is something which grows everywhere, all over India. It's a climber.
Okay.
So you
Acha,
can just nearby go to the nearby outskirts area. You will see this specifically. This climber is the stem is not round; it is quadrangular and rarely triangular. Normally, it is quadrangular. The name itself is Cissus quadrangularis.
Okay.
Stem.
And then sesame oil and till oil are one and the same, isn't it?
Yeah, sesame oil, till oil, gingerly oil, all are same.
All are same. And doctor, one thing I was not able
North
to appreciate.
India in some places. Sir.
Last time you have given me pranayama works at cellular level. Asanas will give effect to organs and organ systems. And meditation, it will affect at the DNA level and self-healing and regeneration.
Yes.
And the silence is thoughtlessness, that is sunyasthiti. And then as a part of activity tracker, you are given pranayama, asanas, meditation, silence, affirmations, and visualizations. There 6:12:6 into 20, 20, 30, 10, 3, 3 I have put. I am not able to understand that sequence actually.
When you practice pranayam, generally there are 3 steps at the basic level. One is puraka, which is inhaling, kumbhaka, holding the breath, rechaka, exhaling. So puraka, kumbhaka, rechaka, the ratio between this puraka, kumbhaka and rechaka is 1:2:1. For example, if you inhale and while you are inhaling, if you count 6 and the double the amount you will count while you are holding the breath. 6, 12, 6. Inhale, hold, exhale. This is a very basic level. Even patients who come on a OP basis, we tell them you practice this. Even if you don't know anything about pranayam, you start practicing this 1:2:1 ratio. You don't need a guru. You don't have to go to a yoga class. Just start it 1:2:1. Inhale, hold, exhale. So this is what we tell our patients. And then once they do it properly, and in our hospital, when they practice it rigorously and increase the count, for example, instead of 6, 12, 6, they go to 7, 14, 7, 8, 16, 8, 9, 18, 9, like that, 15, 30, 15. Till that they go, we say that you have completed the first level, then go to the second level where the kumbhaka will be more, rechaka will be more. If the ratio is like 1:4:2. 1:4:2 is like if you inhale for 5, you hold it for 20 and exhale for 10. So idea is to increase the kumbhaka. And I'm so happy that you took time out of your busy schedule and visited our hospital in Vizag.
Thank you, thank you. No, at least we have to follow certain
Yeah.
things which are freely available and easily possible to practice. Pranayama and all that we follow,
Yes.
but I thought these differences will make us slightly better understanding. And these affirmations and visualizations are, suppose your thoughtlessness, you are getting so many thoughts actually. And then while
Yes.
sleeping, we get so many thoughts, something as a dream or whatever it is, and then there is a gap,
Yes.
and then once again it starts.
Yes.
The thought process starts. What is the coming gap and goes?
Yes.
These are the sequence. What exactly is
Yes.
to be done in order to avoid them or live with them? What is to be done?
See, the ideal scenario is experiencing this thoughtlessness state for as much as possible time. So,
Okay.
but when you start practicing, you might feel this thoughtlessness state is impossible to achieve.
Okay.
But
Okay.
with practice, I can tell you this is not unattainable.
Okay.
So the technique here is to observe the thoughts,
Okay.
observe them with non-detached, a complete detachment, non-attachment. Okay.
Okay.
So when you are
Okay.
observing, instead of normally what happens when you observe a thought, whether it is a good thought or bad thought,
Right.
and you are
Yes.
observing it,
Yes.
when you are into it, when you are attached to it, you will make the thought bigger and bigger and bigger. For example, if I get a small thought like I have a small discomfort in my neck region, then I will. So if it is my neck, then definitely I will think about it. Why am I getting this discomfort in neck region? So is it because of my long duration before the computer? Recently my friend also had this problem. He went to a doctor, and doctor asked him to get an MRI, and then MRI has shown that there is a prolapse in the disc, and then he had to undergo surgery, which was like having so many complications. What if I also have to take an MRI, and if something has something is there in the disc, if I have to take surgery, if there is some complication, something happens, what will happen to my family, what will happen to my future of my kids? Like that,
Yeah.
a small thought, like small discomfort in the neck, led to the even ultimate future of the kids.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we tend to increase and make the thought bigger and bigger and bigger when we are attached to the thought.
Okay.
When we practice detachment,
Okay.
instead of going deeper into the thought, we classify these thoughts. Instead of emotionally getting attached to the thoughts, we just stand like a layman, a bystander, and we observe the thought and see whether this thought is a sad thought or happy thought, whether it is related to some event in the past or it is related to something which is going to happen in the future. Just this classification. Is it a sad thought or happy thought, past thought or future thought? As if you are standing at a mental toll gate, and these thoughts are like vehicles, and you are at the checkpost and you are checking these vehicles. You'll check the vehicle and let it go, check the vehicle and let it go. You check the thought, whether it is a happy thought or sad thought, past thought or a future thought, let it go. That's all. So when you do this, even then also one thought goes and another thought comes, one thought goes and another thought comes, and this happens like a chain reaction. But when you practice it regularly, consistently, when you practice it, you will see that one thought goes away and another thought is not yet come. So there is a gap between the one thought and the other thought. In that gap, there is absolutely no thought. That is the thoughtlessness state. So that is what we call shunya sthiti or silence. So with regular practice, slowly you will start experiencing this thoughtlessness state. Slowly it will increase. Initially it might be only for few seconds, maybe 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Slowly with your sankalpa, with your determination power, with your regular practice, you will be able to increase this thoughtlessness state, maybe to 1 minute, 2 minutes, which is a major achievement. Okay. So the key is to practice and practice. observe with detachment.
Okay, okay. Then what exactly is the dreams? The so-called dreams are totally different from this?
See, dreams are again the manifestation of so many things which are suppressed inside us. Some people say that whatever dream we get, however weird it might be, and however new or completely different it might be, it is having some kind of relationship with our present state of mind and all. So achieving a dreamless sleep is itself again a achievement, which only some few yogis and practitioners of yoga will experience.
Okay, okay. Okay, thank you, doctor. I got the point.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Sir, good evening, Doctor. I am Ranganath. Sir.
Good evening, Ranganath. Yes.
Sir, how are you, sir, Doctor?
I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I too. I have a small doubt, Doctor, regarding thought, because I used to tell my students thought should go horizontally, not vertical, to reach any goal. And thought also depends, nature of thought also depends upon the sad situation, sad incidents, and sad behavior of others also.
Yes.
At the time, how to control negative thought or thought aversion to others or to the situations. Mentally, we feel unhappy.
Yes.
Yeah, that is, I would like to clarify my students also, because thought, of course, what you said, check post. This mind is a check post. It checks and allows the vehicle of thought to go inside. That comes only through practice, but some bad situations, bad incidents, and bad words of others, thought varies, and nature of thought depends on it. Sir.
Yes.
Yes. Sir,
So,
I want to
see,
clarify.
the previous thing which I was discussing about is about practicing the Shunya Sthiti or silent state.
Yes.
Which you will do regularly, maybe for 10 minutes or 20 minutes per day.
Yes.
But what about the rest of the day? The rest of the whole day, these thoughts will be definitely having an impact on our mind, on our body. If they are negative thoughts, we feel bad. And sometimes these negative thoughts will also have a very bad impact on our health, because in fact, when you observe your brain, these connections inside the brain and the way this information gets transferred through various nerve cells, it happens through chemical neuroreceptors. They're called neuropeptides. And then there are bad thoughts, some harmful neuropeptides get secreted, and then they enter the blood circulation, they reach different parts of the body, and they can damage, cause so much of damage and cause some diseases. So there is a direct link between negative thoughts and ill health also. But your question, like when there are some negative thoughts, they will affect our the present situation instantly, and what we should do to come out of that particular negative effect of those bad thoughts, which is a very important question. Like when so when a thought comes, and you get involved in that particular thought, and you examine the thought, you examine and you analyze it, and then you pass a judgment, all these things happens. And this, sometimes we think that we know that we can't do anything actually about these things, still we think about it. In fact, there are some things which are, right, there are certain things which are in our hands, and there are certain things which we, for example, as I am speaking with you right now, there is a huge celebration happening outside our apartment, which is causing a lot of disturbance. So,
Yes, sir.
which is not in my control, right? So I am conducting this session. They
Yes.
don't know about this session, and I can't go and stop them. This is not in my hands. And there are so many things in this world which are not in our hands.
Yes.
And there are certain things in our hands
Yes.
which are in our hands. So first we need to
Yes.
divide those concerns which are there in our hand and those concerns which are not in our hands, which we can't do anything about. For example, my favorite politician loses election, a corrupt politician becomes my chief minister, or anything like that, which will definitely impact my life, but I can't do anything about it, right?
Yes.
So there are so many things like that. Initially, first thing we need to do is divide these things, divide the concerns which are there in our hands, and concerns which we can't really address because they are bigger concerns. So once you do that,
Yes.
you need to understand that you need to focus on those things where you can put some action, those thoughts which are there because of some situation where you can do something, you can make a difference, you can correct it situation. But for this to
Yes.
happen, when I say that only focus on those things which are there in your hand and don't think about anything which is beyond your control, it is not so easy. You can't just emotionally separate yourself from those things which are really your concern. Of course they might not be in your
Yes.
beyond your reach. So for that particular reason, you need to exercise your mental muscle. You need to strengthen your mental muscle. You need to strengthen your mind in such a way that you will have total control over your thoughts. You will be the in charge. If you want to think about it, you will be thinking
Yes.
about it. If you don't want to think about it, you don't want to waste time about it, you don't want to get affected with it, you will not do that. For this, you need a lot of mental strength. All the yogic practices, whether it is asana or pranayama or dhyana, dharana, samadhi, pratyahara, all these things ultimately help us gain control over ourselves, gain that awareness and gain control over ourselves. So it's very important for us to regularly practice some kind of ritual or practice which will help us focus on the most important things, and that too not exactly pondering about it, thinking about it, just to take action what we have to do. And when you know that this is going beyond your reach and you are indulging in that thought and you should come out of it, you should be able to come out of it with ease. And further, you need a lot of strength, mental strength. And further, all these practices
Yes.
will help, and this particular
Yes.
thing is ultimate goal of human being, gaining control over mind. Once you
Yes.
control over mind, anything is possible. So
Yes. Yes. I understood, sir. What you said there, that is some celebration going on when you are speaking to me. It is not under your control. That I say students physical barrier and psychological barrier.
yes,
But what you suggest, sir, really very nice. That when they say coming out of it is solution. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. I will share this with my students, sir, who feels unhappy for certain situations and incidents. Okay,
and
sir.
they
Yoga. Sir,
they
please.
should understand.
Yes.
They should first have this idea that happiness is not outwards.
Yes.
That should come from within,
Mm,
irrespective of what is happening outside.
good.
No one can hurt me without my consent. If they are
Yes.
hurting me, I am giving consent to them to hurt me. I am
Yes.
giving my remote control to their hands so that they can, use any switch to control my mind, and they can
Yes.
play any channel so that I will dance according
Yes.
to their tunes. So once I
Yes.
understand that my happiness is in my hands and it is my responsibility to keep myself strong and happy, irrespective of whatever is happening outside. And and also they need to understand that that is possible when you start gaining control over your mind with regular practice of yoga, pranayama, and other activities, practicing awareness. We strongly recommend this morning meditation session by Ganeshji. So all these things will help us in gaining control over our mind. And once that happens, everything is possible, particularly for students. For students, that is the main problem because they don't have control over their mind. They have so many distractions. Day in and day
Yes,
out, they have so many distractions, so many options, so
yes,
many
sir.
ways to get deviated.
Yes, sir.
So for them to focus on one particular thing, achieve that razor sharp
Yes,
focus,
sir.
undivided attention on the task at hand is very important. For that, they need practices, regular practices. Yes.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is nice, nice, nice of you, sir. Doctor, thank you for enlightening me. Thank you. Sir, I have one more doubt, sir. Yogic class, I forget the entire world. I see only students' mind and involved in my lesson. Is it called yoga?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If
Hello.
can you hear
Sir.
me?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, very clear. Very clear.
I think there is a small gap.
Yes,
Anyway, small lag.
minute gap.
Yes.
Okay.
So if someone is
Uh-huh.
completely divided, completely separated from external stimuli
Yes, sir.
and
Exactly.
completely focused on one particular thing,
Yes.
that is the best form of meditation, whether it is listening to the class
Yes.
or brushing the teeth or polishing the shoes or whatever they are doing. If they are completely immersed in that particular task, that is meditation.
I do agree, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What I experience, I enjoy every day also. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Doctor, thank you.
Welcome, sir. So today I would like to just show you. Yes, Nirmala Devi ji. Yes, yes. Please go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I don't know whether to ask or not. I have one doubt.
Yes.
Last week, I met with a small accident. Teapoy fall on my toes. A fracture in my big toe. Okay, and now after last 16th of this month, exactly Friday, doctor suggested me one month of rest, and he gave for 10 days painkillers, one day each tablet one day, and a calcium tablet at night to take. Suppose if I take the tablet, then there will be no pain in my toe, or else I'm suffering a pain. Is it due to lack of that is it due to the tablet, or else if I am paying the attention that I am not taking the tablet, that's why the pain? What is right, sir?
When there is a small crack or if there is a small break in the toe or bone, so body will try to heal it, and this healing process includes initially all the white blood cells, they will reach there will be some swelling, and then slowly they eat the dead cells and all, then slowly the healing process happens. And while this is all happening, because of the inflammation there will be pain.
Yes.
And this anti-inflammatory painkiller, whatever they give, that will help in reducing the inflammation a little, and also that will also help in not letting you know what's happening there. So that way you will feel some relief. But when the effect of the tablet is going away, wearing off, then you will again start feeling the pain till the inflammation comes down completely. So generally, if it is not completely cast in a mold. If it is for a small finger, generally they will not put a cast on it. They will give you a simple, thing which will hold the bones, fingers together. So that if that is there, I recommend, after, sometimes you can remove it and apply little oil. And if there is no wound outside, then you can apply some simple lepams like Rasnanas or Lepa, which will reduce the swelling, reduce the pain. And that
Okay.
way, without using painkiller also, you will bring down the inflammation much faster. And if the healing process is happening, uh, just what JVS Gupta ji asked about this Hadjod or Cissus quadrangularis, that is wonderful in healing the bones faster, particularly where there is a fracture. So all these
Okay.
things will help in increasing the process of healing very fast, so that you will easily come out of the pain within few days, maybe maximum 2 to 3 days you will be coming out of the pain. So if right now you are using painkiller and that is giving relief, that is because it is reducing the inflammation a little. It is not the thought of eating painkiller is giving relief. Definitely the painkiller itself is giving relief, but
Okay.
there are some safer ways to avoid painkiller also.
Okay. Okay. Sir. Can I walk, sir? He suggested 1 month of rest. I'm not able to go to college.
Yes.
That hurts me a lot, actually. So not possible to
See,
complete
the
the
thing is,
syllabus.
if the idea is when there is a break, a body is trying to heal and join those two broken bones. If you are not moving them, they will heal faster.
Okay.
That is the reason why doctor advises you to give rest and move only when it is absolutely necessary.
Okay. 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 Then, so actually, I start to walk yesterday. I feel more pain. In the house itself, I start to walk. I feel more pain actually yesterday. And today I took rest, complete rest. Okay. What to do? I don't know, to go to college or not to go. Suppose if I go, what
No,
happens?
keep it immobile. The place, the toe which is had a fracture, keep it immobile as much as possible till the swelling and pain comes down. Then you can start walking a little.
Okay. Okay.
Take
Thank
this break as some gift where you can focus
Okay.
more on
Yeah.
yourself
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
let the
Okay.
body heal itself.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes. So today I would like to just draw your attention towards this holistic human health course, which is the part of student induction program. First year students, when they join their engineering course, they will have this 21-day student induction program in which there are 9 modules, and the second module is health module. So normally 35 to 50 hours will be given out of these 21 days for the health module itself, and around 10 to 15 hours or 10 to 15 sessions lectures will be there, like just like we are discussing all these things, they will be there in the student induction program. And once we start this student induction program, we also encourage the students to participate in the activities also. Lectures are good to get the knowledge, but once you understand what is the principle behind each and everything, mechanism of this life, and why the lifestyle has to be in a certain way, understand your own constitution, we ask the students to put them into practice. Putting these things into practice, including yoga and lifestyle corrections and food modifications, we ask them to put these things into practice. And in fact, we give them a tracker which will help them track their own healthy lifestyle. So this health module will be mandatory for all the students in near future. Till now it has not been it was not made mandatory because of lack of faculty who can take this knowledge to their own students. And this holistic human health deals with entire health aspect. When we say holistic, it covers the health of the self, health of the body, and health of the environment around us. And when you say health of the self, It covers understanding the self and how to achieve harmony in the self, which will be mostly covered in universal human values. Then understanding the human body, understanding the harmony inside the body, and understanding the ways in which we will not disturb this harmony so that we will always stay healthy. Then when you come to the health of the environment part, means health of everything around us. It can be the family members around us, society, health of the nature and existence. Entire environment includes all these things: harmony in family, harmony in society, harmony in nature and existence. All these things will be covered in healthy environment part. So these three things will be there as a part of the holistic human health course. So the objective of this course is to understand the reality of a human being as a coexistence of self and body and its interconnectedness with the environment. To understand the basic universal health principles. Health principles are universal. Maybe the health practices can differ from person to person, place to place, time to time they can differ, but the principles are universal. And we say this is a reality, and we need to understand the reality as it is. So this course will help the students understand these universal health principles. And once they understand these principles, we will also provide the guidelines. Guidelines will help them understand how can they put these principles into their put them into practice in their day-to-day life. So principles are universal, guidelines can be specific. So to see how the guidelines can be implemented in a way that there is health in the body, that is the aim of this holistic human health course. So implementing these health principles and designing your own healthy lifestyle so that your body will always stay in a state of health. That is the ultimate goal of introducing this holistic human health session for all the students. So of course, students should also understand, why do you need a healthy body? That basic understanding itself is lacking. People think that this health is only to achieve some kind of six-pack or zero size or to get a medal or anything like that. And if they think that that is the purpose of health, they will adopt various ways which are actually unnatural and can be dangerous, like eating supplements, chemical supplements to unnaturally grow your body, reduce your fat, or achieve some super speed, like using steroids and all those things. All these things happen when you don't have a clarity. Why do you need a healthy body? They need to understand that healthy body is my need, because I can use this healthy body as a tool to achieve the purpose of my life. I am different and my body is different, and my body is a tool to achieve my life's purpose. So body is just a tool, and I need to keep it healthy, and I need to understand the health principles and put them into practice to keep myself healthy. That is the aim of introducing holistic human health in engineering colleges. These are all the topics which we cover in this course: universal health principles, guidelines for health, implementation, program for health, understanding human constitution, understanding about intake of food, intake of air, intake of water, intake of sunlight, understanding daily routine, understanding seasonal routine, understanding the difference between labor and exercise, asanas, pranayam, meditation. And then once we understand all these things, putting them into practice, then understanding the role of family and building a healthy family, healthy society, and also participating in the nature so that we in fact nourish the nature and not damage the nature. All these things are a part of this holistic human health course. So this is the actual whole course in a nutshell. The yellow part is the understanding part and blue part is the application part. Once you understand, in fact, I can say that entire holistic human health course is more like helping the student communicate with his own body, understand what signals body is sending continuously, understand how to interpret these signals, understand the language of body. And once he understands the signals, he should be strengthened with knowledge so that he will take the right action whenever a body sends a negative wrong signal, or whenever the body gives you a warning signal. in the initial stages, not when your body is completely damaged. In the initial stages, whenever there is a slight imbalance in the harmony, body will tell you there is a slight imbalance, and in that particular state, just by correcting your diet, correcting your lifestyle, correcting making simple changes in your life, you will be able to bring back that harmony. So this blue part is putting this knowledge into practice, and whenever there is a disturbance, returning back to harmony also includes in this blue part. So other aspects which we have discussed, like health of the family, health of the society, all these things will be covered in this holistic human health course. So and this course is also a window through which you will be able to understand really great concepts like this circadian rhythm. There is a biological clock inside the body which will regulate everything in harmony with the nature. We have the solar cycle, lunar cycle, seasons, day-to-day changes, everything will influence our own body, and everything inside our body respond to what's happening outside us. So when we plan a schedule according to this circadian rhythm in tune with nature, we will always stay healthy. Whenever there is misalignment of our own biological clock with the clock of the nature, then there is disease. So this entire course will let us achieve that harmony with Mother Nature. So this is the tracker which I was telling. We encourage students to use this tracker. There are so many activities people can do along with their regular education or job or whatever they are doing. So all these activities, if you observe these activities, they are more focused on giving you awareness, keeping you totally aware of yourself while traveling throughout the day, keeping more aware of your own body, being aware of your own self. So this entire tracker is that. So whether it is observing your breath, observing your posture, observing your energy levels, observing your thirst, hunger, observing your body, observing your mind, all these things are included in this tracker, and we encourage students to make their own tracker. We don't ask them to copy it as it is. We ask them to choose certain aspects, choose certain activities, at least some 20 to 30 activities, and ask them to make their own tracker, tick those things which they are doing, put an into mark when they are not doing, and observe it for a duration of 14 days. And we have seen, when like we have conducted this Swastraksha program for regularly during the COVID time. We have conducted so many batches of this Swastraksha program, two weeks of program, in which we were not treating them. Actually, we were just encouraging them to stay healthy, correct their lifestyle, and we were getting miraculous feedback. People telling us that so many great things happened in their life. Tinnitus, they are suffering with tinnitus from so many years, and it disappeared after doing this tracker. Some people say that they have severe burning sensation in the limbs, and after doing this tracker, all the burning sensation went away. One patient said that he was having deafness, and now he's able to listen better. One person told me that his white hair is turning black. One person told me that there is severe pain in the teeth along with bleeding gums, and after doing this tracker, this came down. And some people are telling that the pains came down. All these things are happening not without taking a single pill, not even a single medicine. Just by correcting their lifestyle, they are solving many problems, and those who are already healthy are becoming more healthier. So we want students to track their life, track their self, track their body, and track what's happening, track their lifestyle, so that they'll be more aware of what's happening inside. So I really request you to encourage faculty in your college who are interested in health to join the faculty development program, which we will start very soon, so that we can take this knowledge effectively to the next generation, which is the what we call need of the hour. So the expected outcomes of this entire program is to make the students have a healthy daily routine, have a better health in the body, to have a feeling of self-regulation, self-taking responsibility for the health of the body, to have the confidence of being able to prevent illness and stay healthy despite adverse circumstances, a decreased dependence on doctors and hospitals. This is what we expect from implementing this course in engineering colleges. Very soon, UGC also will be taking up this thing. So all the recorded lectures, we did this session, 10 days session in Hindi and English during the pandemic time. And that workshop, YouTube links, YouTube is in the same channel, AICTE-SIP channel. Then we have all the PPTs which we are showing regularly. All they are there in the website of AICTE. And the mail in which you get the link for joining the Zoom workshop also is having this all the resources. We have completed writing the book called Holistic Health, and that also will be kept in the resources thing. So this is something which we are passionately doing, and I request you all to be a part of this noble thing, and we can clearly make a difference, huge difference in the health of the society, just by making the students understand this particular knowledge. So Prashant Swamiji, you have a question?
Yeah. So very good evening, Bhaiya, and all of you. Actually, this holistic, we can say, human health, we are just discussing. So, as you said, that this is a need of R, and we should practice, and the students should be made aware of all these things. So, I will be happy to share that since last 32 days, I am going early morning 5:45 to college, and actually, I'm doing my research work also in yoga. MA yoga I'm pursuing even after my MTech of civil structure. So I'm working on the cortisol cell of the students presently, and we have taken the pre-test also and the post-test we are going to take. But initially, I just talk first to the students that we are going to do this and that, and you should be there. I'm actually practicing only two things there for them. One is the Surya Namaskar, that is a front salute, and another is a DRT. So we are first taking the jogging and all loosening exercise, then Surya Namaskar. 13 we are taking, 12 Surya Namaskar with 12 mantra, and 13th mantra, the main Surya Namaskar mantra. And completely cyclic Surya Namaskar it is, 12 count. And the DRT, that is a deep relaxation technique. But I am finding that the students, their what you can say, the activeness, or we can say that everyone involvement is a little bit again depending on the different things. As we say that the engineering college, the students are having these submissions and all those, and again the exams, other things, involvements. So somewhere the need of the support of every teacher, the support of management also somewhere is again a question what we can think of. At the same time, this has to be offline only, because online it is a little difficult, because a guru, if it is he is in the front, he can correct the things in the right way for the best outcome. In the yoga practice, I think if we make any mistake, there is no harm actually, but you don't get the benefit. You don't get the benefit of that. As we are saying that we should get the benefit. To get the benefit, there should be guru, and that should be practiced in a right way. So we are trying from our side. So I will help out as a, what you can say. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, Prashant ji.
Yeah. There was a disturbance.
Prashant ji, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So now we are from our side. Like I will be definitely helping. I would like to help to other teachers also to get trained from here, and I will also make out my time to share or give the ideas, as well as give my support, because in the last pandemic situation also I tried to give this my teachers getting that neti, Jala neti also I carried out. Also, 1 week I took the what you can say yoga practice before the 21st of the June. I thought in other way because see, doing
Yes.
only 1 day yoga is not right for the teachers also. If they practice for a week and then if they do at their home and some different, then that will be the right way of going ahead, thinking of this what helps. And one very good thing that I got from my side is after practicing this with the students daily. Actually, I'm doing at home, but when I'm now doing with the students, I got a good result of myself. My weight was 82, and now after the checking after 30 days, it is 76. 6 kg has reduced. Even means I was not actually yeah. So the loss of weight is nothing but the it's not that I tried for that, but it happened because
It happened
what
naturally.
yeah, as I said, no, if you practice in a right way and concentrate on your mind and see yourself in a right way, going very correctly, then all things is happen automatically or scientifically. I'll not say automatically, scientifically they are getting done in your body also. So I think we should make aware the teachers as well as the little support of management is needed. That's what I wanted to explore here, Bhaiya. Thank you from my side.
Yes. Prashant Swamiji, I'm so happy that you're starting so early in the morning and helping the students, which is a noble thing. And I hope for more and more teachers like you, real gurus like you. And in fact, yoga itself, yoga is also a part of the holistic human health course which we have designed, and we'll be very happy to work with faculty like you. And we will take your services, sir, and we'll take your help. I'm so happy you are doing you are making a huge difference in the lives of those students. Even if you are facing hurdles and problems and all those things, still you have started this, which is very important. And I strongly feel that the management and the other authority, they should all help you in whatever way they can, so that this whole thing runs very smoothly in your college. Thank you so much, Prashantji.
Yes, Bhaiya. Yes, thank you. Really, really. We'll go ahead and I will actually. I got, as you said, no, there were hurdles also, and I overcome those hurdles. While once my vehicle got punctured, once my vehicle got auto lock, so there was help also. Immediate, I got help from my watchman, and
Yes.
there was no problem. Actually, means this yoga makes all the things come together also. Persons come, yeah, you are doing good work, so sir, don't worry, sir, we will make some arrangement. They come ahead also. So this is the best way. That is best
Nice.
way can see. Yeah. Yes.
Great,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you so much.
And UHU has also taught me a lot. I would like to thank actually UHU because they taught me to wake up early morning now. Actually, I was wake up early, but at 5 o'clock. Now I'm waking up at 4 o'clock early morning because I'm also attending that 5:30 class up to 6 o'clock. And then later I'm putting that on a mute part. Thank you for UHU also. Thank you.
All are thankful of you. Thank you.
Yes, Bhaiya, can I ask one question?
Yes, Rubiji, yes.
Bhaiya, when is this FDP for the faculty members?
Very soon, very soon, Dr. Rubiji. Like we have already formulated the course how to do the FDP. Once we go through the technical thing, we will be soon announcing the FDP process for holistic health, just like the FDP is happening for universal human values. The similar way, it will also happen. Yeah, we will let you know. The Friday only we will be getting the first notice for our regular attendees. We'll be telling you, madam.
Actually, what happened now? Government has changed the labor codes, labor laws. So in that they have how to overcome all these hazardous programs and how to deal with these employees, those who are facing the illness problem. So that is why I am having the illness to wellness program with the students. I'm sharing with them because tomorrow they will be joining industry or they will be having their own business. So they should know all these things. That is why. So, and if you are okay, then you can treat your employees. If you are okay, you can work also. And you can take care of everyone. So we have already, means I have
Yes.
started with sharing with them, but then officially we can do this AICTE-SIP holistic human health. So that is why
Yes,
I
ma'am.
was
Yes.
interested. We can do that officially and
We'll inform
the
you,
videos also
ask madam.
done.
Yes. Thank you.
जी भैया.
Surikant ji, you want to ask something? Thank
Yes भैया,
Hello.
okay.
you. Yes, yes, madam.
Thank you
Thank you.
भैया.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Hello. Namaste, Bhaiya.
Namaste, Surikant ji.
Sir, my question is, anyway, not related to this present, what the discussion is going on.
Yes.
Anyway, I appreciate that some FDP related to the holistic health is coming out as has been discussed so far, and we are eagerly waiting. But my question is, the sound of silence and that of some tingling sound in the ear, whether they have to be same or are they are different, or how to be it has to be noticed, or how to be distinguished.
See, if you are noticing any kind of sound in the ear,
Yeah.
Generally, when we practice Brahmari and all, when you close the earlobes forcefully,
Yeah.
when you put pressure on your ear canal and close it with your fingers, we
Okay.
ask you to observe that the buzzing sound, and that happens when you put pressure on the ear canal. But other than that, normally also if there is some kind of sound coming out of the ear, nagging sound constantly coming, then we call it as a specific medical condition called tinnitus, where some damage, nerve damage happens, and the sound comes continuously. That is a medical condition. But what you are asking about is the sound of silence.
Yeah.
So, which you will be experiencing when you compress, put pressure on the ears. That is a different kind of sound. Without any such pressure, you should not experience any kind of sound.
Okay. If so, is there any health issues with that? If without any putting pressure, if you are getting continuously sound, so is there any
Yes, that is
the
called
remedial
tinnitus.
methods?
Yeah, there are so many remedies. There are, see, simple, very simple way is like in our daily health practices, we ask you to put a warm gingerly oil or sesame oil in your ears, just few drops every day. That is called Karnapuranam, and that itself will reduce this sound tinnitus. And when the tinnitus is more, when it is a medical condition, then we give a specific Ayurveda drops called Bilvatailam drops, which will reduce this sound or tinnitus or karna nada. So
Yeah, I brought it by your guidelines. I have taken it and I tried. But anyway, I am hearing some sort of the sound in the ear, but I could not get it larger reduction.
then
So
you
that's
need to,
what my question is. Is it related to that sound of silence or with this? That
no,
is
it is
another confusion.
it is definitely a medical condition. We need to address it. Along with this, if only just the external drops are not helping, then we should also use some internal medicines to get rid of it. So you can consult your nearest Ayurveda doctor, or you can consult me, so that we can help you. I cannot hear you. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir. So with the drops, it is not helping, then you need to consult the doctor. I don't know. I'm not getting the sound. Vaishali ji, you are asking something?
Yes, namaste, Bhaiya. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, madam.
Thank you, Bhaiya. Bhaiya, I would like to thank you so much for your fruitful and useful sessions. We are getting really many things from your session. And here I would like to share one thing that in one session I have asked you about that dropping eyelid, and you have suggested eye exercise. that I have practiced, and really it was improved. That and for that I would like to thank you so much. And here I would like to ask one question. May I?
Yes, please go ahead.
That is not today's session actually related to today's session, but I want to ask that what is exactly age, up to what age bone regeneration is possible?
Okay. See, you can say, see, bone regeneration happens always throughout the life. Bone cells, they die, and the death is inevitable for every bone cell, and new cells, they get produced as long as we live. It's not like after a certain age the bone cells will not get regenerated. No, it is not like that. Old cells die, new cells get produced as long as we live. There is no age limit on this particular thing. Only thing is, in the older age, this the old cell death happens, and the cell production also happens. Cell production is a bit slower than the rate of cell death. That is the only thing which slows down the regeneration process. But regeneration happens as long as we live. Each and every cell of our body dies, and new cell gets produced. It happens as long as we are living. We have treated severe degenerative disc diseases in elderly patient of 94 years also, where we have seen considerable regeneration. So you can say at any age bone can be regenerated.
Oh yes, thank you so much. Because we are listening from some other people that after certain age, what is the use of exercise and all this. So we should not stop all these things.
Definitely staying active, physically doing some kind of activity is a must for every human being at any age.
Yes, yeah.
Stay healthy. Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Parikshit Bhaiya, I think it is 8:34.
Certainly. So thank you, Sundar Bhaiya, for this enriching session. We all get benefited from all this session, and we like to have more and more sessions. So for that, we will meet again next Friday for such holistic health session. Thank you everybody to joining, and thank you, Sundar Bhaiya. Namaste everybody. Namaste.
Namaste, Parikshit. Namaste.